Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep all of this crunch time. Eating these rappers it's lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on my mind. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a dip. Made a name for me real quick. Ain't gonna stop so my never get millions. Going school, I drop down. They trying real with a job with a top down. Get me on stage, I rock out every day. Money can't break no timeouts. Change your quick, just sign up. Trying to hit my line out. Thinking of
it's week 10 of the National Football League. And when it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Packers and the Shamrocks. Next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us down under in the beachside city of Melbourne, Australia. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Shamrocks of Melbourne. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brent.
All right, fellas.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. So here are the new-look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Love's throw brought out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Ready.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Come on,
that
defense.
last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
What the fuck?
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
23 yards on the play.
And this is exactly the kind of drive.
Yeah, it's definitely the team. I don't know how.
And the pass well, keeping this defense off balance.
I can play right with ATL.
With another first down.
Out to the left there and complete to Howard. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
How about that? coaches decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Good job,
Go
Casey.
for him. These guys been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes, left side. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a... He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On the run, here's Anthony McFarland, and he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On 1st down, McFarland, and he is going to lose yardage. Big Kenny Clark there trying to push it upfield to make the tackle for loss.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Straight ahead running. Here's McFarland. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play. and get my defense off the field.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5-yard. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Willis will look to throw it. Touchdown! Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
But so far in this drive,
I know,
they've done some
Joe.
good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Love. And this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Taking it about the 36. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again.
You ain't making no sausage? Yeah. Oh, you did? Let's see. Yeah, make sure. All right. Oh, shit, I'm tripping. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Oh.
Back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Well, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, this is McFarland. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Second down, Willis looks to throw here. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
To throw, here's Willis. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Well, if I tell you to double team here, they mean double team here.
He stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
2nd down, here's Willis. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Here's 3rd and goal now, back at the 11. Willis on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage.
He put it out there. Too perfect. I should have get it a little quicker. But he jumped his ass up there though.
Down. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Gets by him at the 25. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards.
And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Good job, Jay.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
They will not give me the fucking
First
line.
down as they get into the ground. He's carried the ball just 5 times. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Nice little juke. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
God damn.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Love now. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I fucked that up. He was blitzing.
It's legs now.
In worst case, I should have been on the outside line, though. In the other line, though.
Working out of the gun. Love. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Love. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Ready?
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Jones powering his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah,
Come on, defense. You just got manhandled, goddamn. 98. Leo. Holy fuck.
go ahead and tapping out in the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let the return guy touch it.
All level now and 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The first round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Willis.
Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Come on, man. Them the throws I gotta learn with this meter. Like, you gotta get the ball in the air homes.
On 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. This time they stay on the ground. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the Bengals who have the lead in the second quarter. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Olszewski now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. McFarland once more. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Go check, let's go.
They'll run with McFarland. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
And I told you to block him.
He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to McFarland. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Willis to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Right there, hurt.
On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes. When you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw, here's Willis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, Allen Robinson.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Second down throw coming by Willis. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 28. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed.
Ooh.
So, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
They'll run on first down. Moore, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Willis. Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now Willis on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Malik Willis, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Shamrocks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the
We
second
motherfucking can. And we got 3 touchdowns. And only 2 of them is a pass. I believe 1 might be a pass.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Love's throw finds its target.
See you later. Oh, never mind. Damn, I wish I wasn't smoking. I said, I wish my eyes.
Huh?
I said, I wish my eyes weren't red.
Why?
So I just looked at the email. Since also sent something at 9:24 saying, stop by. They're trying to get a yummy Cracker Barrel breakfast.
Oh, yeah, Cracker Barrel breakfast?
Yeah.
Just, I got
Yeah, the
vitamin.
rent office.
That's not a care about that. You ain't got proof. It ain't like it's on you. You don't smell like it. And it's vitamin over here. Go get me some. I guess
I can make some Cracker Barrel, goddamn. points anyway. Well.
Move. Move.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Off the play fake, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own one. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right on the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and... Now Jones. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Dillon looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Dillon again. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation.
Second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Carlson on for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. That time a 6-play drive. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive. And clocked it up! So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
About 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? And as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Check, smash, check, Falcons, check, Falcons. Hurt.
On first down, McFarland. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Slot man moves right. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Straight ahead running. Here's McFarland. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, McFarland. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the give, this is McFarland. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Willis to throw. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Trap 60. Ready.
Here's Willis. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This for the lead in the final stages. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Love. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 49 yards. And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 7, a little over a minute to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
Ready.
Now Willis. Pass complete to Robinson. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Street. Pioneer.
Throwing, Willis. Man open is Robinson.
That's exactly. Right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker pick.
Damn, boy, I thought you was on that corner. That must have been yeah.
Have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Green Bay, the win.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around us. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to the roof. Got hop in the whip, that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm the almighty, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around us. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Every week I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and then finish in business. I'm sitting in business, just look at the ticket. A traveling man, I'm switching to pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it, I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping the digits again and again. Well, you get it. Elevate and enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more of them dollars. Still on the grind, ahead of my time. My yesterdays are your mananas. Trip to Hawaii to bust out the haka. I bust out the ooh. When there's nothing to do. Never been capping, you know that it's true. Haters are climbing your river like boo. Breaking their hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around us. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Yeah. I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure. Baby,